What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday over here. Hope you guys are doing well. Currently, we do have Bitcoin at about 27.9K. Going to be just talking about Bitcoin very quickly on this post because I already talked a more detailed analysis about Bitcoin in my earlier posts. So if you guys are interested in that, please do check that out. Bitcoin is very important. It is the main driver of this crypto market. It is at a decision point right now, very close to that daily 200 SMA at about that 28K level. Weekly 200 SMA is also there, so it is at a decision point, okay? If Bitcoin can actually get above and hold above 28K, very good for the crypto market as a whole, for the short term, at least. If it pulls back here, it's going to drag quite a bit of these altcoins down with it. Okay, so very important to be paying attention to Bitcoin here. Of course, the main topic about this on this post will be about the graph token, GRT. See what has gone on in this market. Had a recent move lately, but was that the breakout? Because it did get a rejection pretty quickly. So we're going to be taking a look into that, what we could be, seeing here for GRT. What exactly is happening. Going to be taking a look into some upside and downside price targets for GRT, as well as some key price levels for this coin to break in order to go either direction. I'm going to be giving you guys my personal sentiment and opinions on this overall crypto market as a whole later in this video, so make sure to stay around for that. Of course, none of what I'm saying here is financial advice. It's purely my personal sentiments, opinions, speculations. I could very well be wrong. I am not a financial advisor, nor am I an elite trader of any sort, even though I am a profitable trader who's been able to keep most of my profits during the last bear market. And I'm looking to crush it here for the next bull cycle. So if you guys feel the same way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into this video. Where's my chart? Oh, God. Okay, let's see here. There you go. All right. So let's go over here to GRT. And we currently have GRT here up almost, up over 1% today, okay? At about 88.6 cents area, okay? So what exactly is going on with GRT here? Since the last time we have talked about it here, I did point out that there is a falling wedge pattern to be looking out for. Falling wedge patterns typically break to the upside. Typically, not absolutely, okay? There's still a chance that it might break down, but it's just that the probability is in the bull's favor, okay? Now, I did mention that a measure target here, right? Let's go ahead and just take a look into what has actually gone on since last time first, okay? And then we might need to update the measure target, right? So last time I mentioned that there is a possible cup and handle scenario that could form, right? You have your cup right here, and then your handle here. However, it looks like price action did try to come back up to this about 9.5 cents area, okay, before getting a pretty hard rejection here. Let me take away this measure move, okay, this measurement, and then see what's going on, okay, since it did get a rejection, and it doesn't look like a cup and handle pattern anymore because, this part right here didn't even come up to 9.5 cents area before getting a rejection, okay? So I'm going to invalidate this pattern because I don't think this cup and handle pattern is in play anymore because we already have the cup and then the handle and then rejected. And then basically we already formed a lower low than the previous handle low here. Okay. Okay. So, and it looks like it kind of breached this upper trend line here. So I am going to go back up to the weekly time frame. And kind of adjust the upper trend line, right? For that, because, if the price action looks like it has actually broken a trend line, I am going to adjust the trend lines and see if it still fits the original pattern form. And in this case would be a falling wedge pattern, and this still fits that form. Okay. You have a tightening channel, right? You have a widening channel that is tightening. Okay, so this is still a falling wedge. So that was a false breakout, right? And then it broke back into the pattern. So let's just say, okay, since the price action is still pretty close to this upward trend line here, I'm gonna put the measurements about 2 weeks away, right? I think that's reasonable. I'm not saying it does have to break out in 2 weeks. I'm just saying, I'm gonna put that measurement on top, based on 2 weeks into the future because I think it's reasonable, and I'm just trying to get a measured target. Okay, it could break out later, it could break out sooner. Measure target is going to be about 22 cents area, just right underneath 22 cents area. Okay. Now that is still a pretty considerable move. That's more than double what the price action is right now, right? Of course, it is an estimate only. It could be over and under. I've seen quite a bit of falling wedge breakouts recently that takes forever to play out, right? So that is something to be keeping in mind. It is an estimate, okay? It could fall pretty short of the measured target as well, or it could just go over as well, depending on the type of market. And I think we're in a very iffy market right now. Now, let's take a look into what we could be looking at here on the daily time frame, right? So coming back to the daily time frame here, yeah, I think that's a broken cup and handle. So I am going to take a look into the 4-hour time frame and see if I can get any kind of patterns here. It's still a pretty significant time frame, right? Okay, so on this 4-hour time frame, there is a falling wedge, right? Falling channel, okay? Which usually break to the upside as well, like a falling wedge. You guys should Google search whatever trading concepts I'm talking about here, measure moves, falling channels, cup and handles, falling wedges. Google search them, verify what I'm saying, and then try to chart this on your own as well, because that is the main takeaway from watching someone on YouTube. Right, not just so you can get a random measure target and just run with that. That is not the point, right? Now, let's come back here to this falling channel. Based on this breakout right here, you're gonna get a measure move of about 9. I'm just gonna say 9 cents area. Okay. So that's basically what I'm looking at. Let's take a look into some key resistances for this price action here. Okay, come back to the daily time frame because I like to look at major moving averages on the higher time frames. Daily 21 SMA at about that 8.8 cents area. Daily 50 SMA also at about that 8.8 cents area, very close to each other. Daily 200 SMA about the 11.5 cents area, I'm gonna say. So the orange line here. 3-day 21 SMA is going to be at about 9 cents area. 3-day 50 SMA, the gray line here, at about the 10.5 cents area. 3-day 200 SMA is going to be about, I'm just going to say 14.5 cents area, since it's going to come down slowly. Okay, you guys can repeat the same exercise to find the key supports and resistances for on your higher time frames or lower time frames, whatever time frames you guys are trading or interested in. We're not going to do that here for time's sake. You guys can refer back to past trading history as well for key supports and resistances. We could do some of that here. Since we don't have any major moving averages underneath the price action, I'm going to look into just past trading history here for some key support, right? So first of all, you're currently at about 8.5 cents area. Okay, the next one down that I'm seeing is going to be coming from this monthly candle here. What just happened? Okay. All right. Monthly candle right here. It's going to be coming from this monthly candle right here at about 6.5 cents area. If this 8.5 cent area does not hold. No, excuse me. There is going to be a wick here. 7.5 cents area. And then 6.5 cents area. So 7.5 cents area and 6.5 cents area in that range. Quite a bit of key support. So you guys can do this. Refer back to past trading history for key supports and resistances. I like to look at the monthly time frame because if you're getting support on the monthly time frame, chances are it's very strong supports, right? That does not necessarily mean that it's gonna bounce and take the action further, price action further up. What I would do is refresh the charts on the lower time frame and see if I can get any clues on what could likely be happening. Okay. Now, my overall sentiment on this market is still bullish right now, cautiously, because we are at a decision point for Bitcoin. I am still long on quite a bit of altcoins, and I am going to be keeping an eye out on the charts here. If you guys do want to see more of GRT, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, letting me know that you guys do want to see more updates on this coin, and I will bring you guys an update if enough of you guys want to see it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys later.